Okay. Welcome. So, this is, well, let me get my, let me get a kind of your cup. No, I got my drink. You ever had Soda Box? It's that Mormon company that makes sodas for people that don't partake in alcohol. Get you a soda box. It's just a soda with a bunch of fruit and things mixed into it. It's real good. It's real pure. So welcome. I wanted to share this pasta dish because it only takes about 15 minutes once I get started. And I think it has like the best flavor. And I had a post the other day where I said, you know, do you ever have something in the refrigerator for lunch that's so good that you can't wait until your lunch break to eat it all? It's like, you know, every 5 minutes you're thinking, ooh, I got that pasta. This is the dish. Okay, let me put my apron on. Because every time I'm wearing a nice shirt and I make this dish, I make a mess because it's got bacon in it. So let me take you through the ingredients. And we're gonna do this in real time, y'all. This isn't edited, so this is just real time. So these are the ingredients for everything. Hold on, let me tie this. Did I share this in the group? Let me share this in my group. Okay. All right, now it's shared. So, let me tie this. I can't talk and tie at the same time. Okay, so let me turn this down so you can see it just a little bit. Okay, now we're good. I'm gonna make sure you can see the food, not me. Okay, I'm gonna pull up my pants. All right, let's get started. So the first thing you wanna do is you gotta get your pot of water boiling. You just need a big old pot of water. Why isn't this coming on? I told you something wasn't right. Okay. You know what it is? This, Teresa, this stove don't like to be cleaned. When I sprayed cleaner on it to wipe it down, that's when it started beeping and acting funny. Anyway. Hey, Abby, how are you? Welcome. Thanks for coming. So anyway, so this only takes about 15 minutes once I get going. I'm gonna get this water boiling. Where's my salt? I'm gonna get some salt in this dang water. Nothing worse than having a noodle that was boiled in some unsalted water. So this is just about, you know, that much water. And I'm gonna season it like the sea. So I've got one of these induction cookers, so this sucker will start boiling real fast. All right, that's salty. So I'm gonna start with cutting up some bacon, because I think I'm gonna do the onion first. So you're gonna need one red onion. I'm gonna use, this is a pack of bacon, I'm gonna use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm gonna use 7 strips of bacon, because I don't want too much bacon in it, but I want enough. And I just like bacon. I could use a whole pack, but that's just too much. You know what I mean? It's just too much. But if you really like bacon, you're a real big back and you want extra bacon, honey, you go ahead with your big back self, have all the bacon, you know? But I'm gonna live to be at least like 102. So I'm gonna do 7 pieces. That's the Lord's number, okay? So I'm gonna cut up this here onion. Now I did get me a slap chop. Let me get my slap chop. So excited this came today. I mean, I act like I didn't know it was coming because I ordered it on Amazon to arrive today. But this is the knife I like. Y'all haven't seen one of these? I had never seen one of these before. This is my knife block. Look what it's got on it. It's got a dang sharpener on it. Built into the knife block. Isn't that cool? It's made by Farberware. And I've tried just sweeping it one way. It's good. You just kind of saw the sucker, honey. Now that's sharp. So we're gonna cut up this onion. Hey Stephanie. Hey Rika, how are you? was sharp. Do you see how, here, let me zoom in. You won't see this. Look how sharp this is. This is if my mama watches, she's gonna get real nervous. She gets nervous when I cut onions. She sent me this thing once. It looked like teeth. You stick in the onion to help cut it. I'm like, Mom, it's okay. I ain't gonna cut myself. My knives aren't that nice. You got sawed through skin with these knives. Although that was pretty sharp when I just got on it. All right, so we're peeling this onion. We'll take another thing layer off. Okay. All right, let me chop up these onions. So I'm just gonna dice them.
I'm a vampire.
Now I could use the slap chop on this, but I find that you don't want to brown the onions too quick. You're gonna fry these onions and the bacon together. So I like a nice uniform kind of square cut. Hey, kind of a square cut to the onion. I'll show you what I mean. Cut a couple of tracks on it. I just do two down that way, and then I just make a nice square. Because you don't want it, if it's too small, it's going to brown too fast, and red onion browns fast. And it'll almost char. I mean, if you into that, then go right ahead, cut you some small pieces and burn the hell out of it. But I'm going to do it in little squares. Where's the arm left? There we go. Heather, what you doing? Well, thank you. I thank you for that, Rika. I appreciate it. All right, so you see, we got this. So then I got, y'all, I have to say, I cheated on the garlic. I mean, you can get garlic fresh and cut it yourself, but I get this from Wegmans. I like the Wegmans. I got two things I really like from Wegmans. It's this garlic. So each one of these little pouches, you get it in the produce section. It's a fresh garlic already peeled for you. And I've tried all kinds of different ones. I've tried the ones that are in the bag. I mean, that is fresh garlic. It is so good. What's up, Jessica? Jessica, I'm making Assassin's Pasta. Let me tell you about it. Now, the true Assassin's Pasta, y'all, let me just go ahead and tell you, because some Poindexter's going to get on here and be like, that's not Assassin's Pasta. Thank you, Rich. Assassin's Pasta, it's basically fried, and there's no bacon in it. And I was like, well, screw that. We can semi-fry it with bacon in it. So I'm cheating by pre-boiling the noodles. So I'm gonna pre-boil them in half. What's up, Nicole? What you doing, boo? So I'm gonna boil it in half the time, and then finish it off in the sauce, okay? Let me show you. All right, so we got the garlic, and I'm gonna use my new slap chop. All right, here we go. I'm gonna zoom in so you can see it. Look at that, that is pretty. And it's got guards on it so you don't cut your damn finger reaching in there trying to clean it all out. Let me show you how good it makes it. Cuts it so nice, look at that. Isn't that a nice little chop? I mean, that is perfect. So this is what you want your onions and your garlic to look like, okay? I'm cooking you dinner. Where are you? Well, come on by, honey. Come on by and make your plate, because this makes a good batch. It'll make, this is enough, by the way, for a family of, I mean, if you're fat, I would say 4. But, you know, if you're skinny, like maybe 7. Okay? That's how many it'll serve. And you can make more if you got a bigger, nicer pan and you want to just make more. You just add more of these ingredients, you know. But I'm just doing it by sight. Let me put in my bacon. So heat up my skillet, because I'm gonna start by frying the bacon and the onion together. But you don't want it. I'm gonna use olive oil, so I'm gonna use that at a lower heat so it doesn't brown too quick. Because this part takes about 10 minutes. It all kind of finishes at the same time. Got these kitchen shears. Let me open the neck. Ugh. I don't like. The thing I hate more than anything is handling raw bacon. 2, 3, 4. Just right. All right, so I'm just gonna do this right on top of the let me show you what I'm doing. I'm using kitchen shears. I put it on like 6. So I'm using kitchen shears, and I'm just, because I don't like messing with the bacon, so I'm just cutting the bacon into little, I'd say maybe 1/2 inch cuts. This is a lot easier than cutting bacon, because cutting bacon is gross. I love eating it, but boy, I hate handling it. It's so nasty. I gotta wash my hands. You know what I like about cooking live is I can say things that I think in my head. For the most part, I don't cuss. But I can say the things I think in my head while I'm cooking. And it's not weird. It's not me just talking to myself. So thanks for coming. All right, so I'm hoping I can get Josh and Mama to make this dish. Because, you know, if you send her a recipe, she'll try stuff. So I'm really hoping that she's going to try this recipe. Because I love them, and I feel like if they make this dish, it's going to open up their world to flavor. You know what I mean? They eat a lot of good food, but it's a little on the bland side. So y'all don't take it personal. But they're going to try this. This is going to be a whole other, it's going to open a whole world for them. Okay, so I got this. I'm turning down to 6. And I know it's, don't worry about me putting the bacon on top of the onion. I'm cooking it together. You're not going to put the garlic in first or yet, because you'll burn it all to hell and you won't be able to eat it. It'll be gross. So we're just going to scoop in. We got the hot pan. Look at this pan my father-in-law gave me. I think it's one of them Gordon Ramsay pans, I swear. It has got no name on it. It doesn't wear down or nothing. And I'm telling you, it's the best pan I've ever had. So that's just about, can you hear the sizzle? That's just about the right amount of sizzle that you want. Not too much, but it needs to be making a little noise. Because if it's making too much noise, then you're going to burn the hell out of the onion. So you're going to, you don't need a lot of salt, but I'm going to add a little salt because it'll help the onion sweat out all the moisture. So I'm just going to try to season around the onions. All right. Woo! Bojangles, come get this piece of bacon. Can he? Yeah, he can have that. All right. So you're just gonna kind of let this cook down. While it does, I'm gonna show y'all something that I got. Oh, I need to chop my parsley. Let me do that real quick. I never realized until I started making this dish how important the parsley was. You know, I always thought that it was just some bullshit green stuff to put in there to make it look expensive, to justify the cost of the restaurant. But in this dish, you want the flat leaf parsley, not the curly one, the flat leaf. And it just gives it like a clean, like a hint of clean green. You put it in right at the end. But you gotta get, if you've never used it before, or you use the dried, but if you get the fresh, you gotta take it off the stem or it tastes like shit. I'm like crap. I'm trying not to cuss. Okay. So I'm gonna go wash these shears real quick, so I'm gonna use them to snip off, but you use this fresh, and I don't want to have pork fat on the scissors. Hold on. Okay. After this, I got something to show y'all. I sucked it into one of the ad campaigns on Facebook, and I'm gonna show you this thing I got. So we're keeping it going. It's not making enough noise. It's starting to calm down a little bit. We're going to give it another dose of the Holy Ghost. All right, so I'm going to trim these off the stem. That bitter stem. Might be picking 4-leaf clover. When's the last time, type this in, when's the last time, what age were you the last time you picked a 4-leaf clover or was looking for one? I'm not going to tell you the last age, but I can tell you the last month. I could lie and tell you I found a 4-leaf clover, but I didn't. I thought I saw one, but turns out I have diabetes and I was seeing spots. All right, look. All right, so now the bacon, you know, first when you put it in, the bacon's going to be real stuck together, like 2 dogs after they mate. Honey, this is... You know, like when 2 dogs after they mate, how they stick together. Well, I just said it. Y'all be quiet. Read your books. All these critics. Anyway, like I was saying, the bacon's going to be real stuck together.
It's not full.
And, you know, messed up my flow. I don't like being corrected by other adults and children. I'm adding extra pepper flakes in here just for y'all. I'm going to burn y'all's butt. Y'all gonna be shitting by 2 a.m., honey. All right, so we're letting this move. We move, now we're gonna get to the noodle part. Now let me tell you about these noodles I got. These things are so good. Oh, you have lots of clovers? What's up, Katrina? Tony, you made it. I'm so excited I was able to stream after work. It always seems to happen while you're working. So I got these. Let me tell you, it's not a gimmick. This is the real thing. So Barilla, I love their pasta, but they make this one called what's it called? Albronzo. You see that? I know it's backwards, but it says Albronzo. It's good because if you can see it, it's got little it's like textured. It's regular pasta. Don't worry, I'm not trying to say you need freaking wheat pasta and poison you. This is just regular old white pasta. But look at it close. Can you tell that it's got little textures on it? This is perfect for this dish because it like envelops the sauce, and that's what you're going to do. So we're going to half cook these noodles, and when they're half cooked, we're going to take them out, and we'll finish assembling this sauce, and then we're going to put them back in there for like 4 minutes. It's going to soak up the sauce. I'll show you. It's so exciting. This is the best. Okay, let me open this up and get these noodles going. So whatever it says, and I follow Brilliant. I want al dente minus. So it says 11 to 13 minutes. So I'm going to do it for, I think I'm going to do it for like 6.5 minutes. I just need to go from this to like this. I don't need it like that. I just need it like that. You know, like it's praying. Like a dead swan. All right. Whew. That's harder to break than regular pasta. Timer. Alexa, set timer for 6.5 minutes.
Good evening, Justin. 6 minutes and 30 seconds. 30 minutes.
Thank you, baby. Alexa, you are the best. I'm grateful. Not even a thank you. A dead swan, Heather. A dead swan. Rhonda, the production team, and no, that's what I get for unpaid help. That's what I get. Leilani, my boo. So I'm in the middle of frying up this bacon and this onion, but I'm doing it on like between a 7 and an 8 because I don't want to burn the onion because the dish comes together real quick. Once these noodles come out. All right, so I'm just trying to get the bacon. See how the bacon is still a little wilty? I want it to get a little browner. shrink it down a little. Y'all, and I'm telling you, this is a hex-clad pan, and I can use metal utensils in it, so if it triggers you, I'm sorry. But I like it because I can scrape the, I can get the stuff off the bottom, and it doesn't scratch it at all. I don't know what kind of technology this is, but it's amazing. See, I asked a rich family member to pick out a pan for me for Christmas. I want to go ask for the one that I saw. I know that they're like, you know, they're very thoughtful about their gift giving. So it's like, you know, ask a rich person for a pan. You're going to get a nice hex slab, honey. Look. All right. It's getting there. It's getting there. I might raise it up just a little. No, I don't want, nope, no, you're not messing around. I'm gonna finish cutting my parsley. Let me stir this pasta so that it's stuck. All right, that's what I'm talking about. So close. Anyway, back to my parsley. Just gonna snip this clean. And if you have those now last time I made this dish, let me show you. I got this stuff at Food Line. Let me show you. Okay, I'm lying. I have nothing to show you. Ooh, a stem. Nope. Sorry, I can't think and cut at the same time without cutting off my damn fingers, so let me finish doing this. Okay. Ooh, it's starting to brown, y'all. There we go. Stir this. It's about to get good, y'all. Alexa, how much time is left?
You have 3 minutes left on your 6-minute and 30-second timer.
Okay. But you know what? These noodles, they were hard to crack, so that'd probably take a little bit longer. Yeah, because I feel like the regular ones only take like 7 to 10 minutes, or 7 to 9. These were like... So we're going to give it like maybe another 2 minutes of frying here. This is the part that takes you so much longer. All right, so let me tell you about the sauce we're going to add. So we're going to be adding 2 cups of this. I like this Rayo's. I've tried every sauce there is on the shelves. Top shelf, bottom shelf, right shelf, left shelf. I have found that this is the most, I don't know, I just think it's the most tasty spaghetti sauce. I mean, you want to make your own and you go right ahead. Precious, you do that. But I really like this stuff. It's a little more expensive, but I think it's worth it. You know, it's a real, I just found this out. How uncultured I am. I just found out it's a really nice, like one of the longest run Italian restaurants in New York City is Rayo's. Did you know that? I feel like I don't get out much. I feel like I should have known that. I just found that out like a few weeks ago. Blew my mind. So then up to that point, I refused to spend $8 on a jar of sauce when I can get, ragu on sale for 89 cents, But then after my suckered ass, I got, oh, this is just right. I saw something on the Food Channel. No, it was with Gordon Ramsay, and he had one of his competitions, and he sends people to Rayo's for Italian food, and you got the whole backstory. Oh, my thing got frozen. Good morning. All right, so we got the pasta, we got the parsley all chopped up. Let's get it. Yes, this thing is nice. Baby, I am back. The chef is back. I love it. That is therapy. Oh, now this is perfect. All right, wait, I'm gonna put these in the middle. So look, I think this is really good. You see that? It's got a nice crisp to it. It's not burning, but it's just enough. And am I going to drain off the oil? Nope. So after you eat this, you need to go walk for about 30 minutes, okay? All right, so we've done that. So now we're just gonna add in some chili flakes and some garlic. And you're gonna put it in there just until it smells good, you know? And then we're gonna add in the sauce. So I'm gonna add in, I think, since the production crew had so much to say, and 1 teaspoon. Y'all about to get fumes again like last night. All right, so I'm doing 2 teaspoons of red pepper flakes, okay? Y'all will be able to handle that. Well, here, let me show y'all the noodles. That's what you want. They're praying, but they're not sleeping. Alexa, stop. I forgot I'm supposed to oh no, I'm not. All right. If you want to use pasta water, you can, but I'm using chicken broth. So just let them sit in there, sit them off the burner. That's got enough. We added in that. So now let's add in the garlic until it smells real freaking good. But you don't want it to start browning. You just want it to make that smell like when people walk up to your house, they go, "Oh my God, what are you cooking?" Do you remember those houses growing up where you'd walk by it and you could smell it from the street? It's like, man, their mama's cooking something good. My mama made good food, but you could never smell her food from the driveway. All right, so I'm gonna lower this down to about half because we're gonna add in some sauce. So the ratios on this are important. I have toyed around with the ratios. This is the best one. So you're gonna do 2 cups of sauce. This is your pan sauce you're making. 2 cups of sauce. And then half a cup of, you could do, now listen, if you're drunk and you got some wine, you want to make some wine, you go right ahead. You do half a cup, but I'm going to use this broth. You can use water if you want. So half a cup. All right. So we're going to let this go for like maybe 2 minutes. Get it heated up nice. Man, it smells. Y'all smell that? You smell the garlic? I don't know why I didn't burn my nostrils like last night. Last night I put some red chili flakes in some oil. And we were out here, I mean, it was like we worked in the mines, honey. We were coughing. Like we had mesothelioma. All right, turn this down. All right, we're gonna do about 5. We don't want it to burn, but. So again, in the Assassin's Pasta, it's fried. You fry it until it's done. Hey, Allison.
This is cute. Oh, Allison too?
What's up, Soulful? Come on over.
It's George from inside out.
Yeah, the whole pack of noodles, yeah. All right, so now we got this. Let's just kind of hum. Now taste it, because you got to make sure it's got some flavor. Please, God, taste it. Yep. Now, we're about to add in a very important step, which is, once we add the noodles, we're going to be tossing in this Romano cheese. Tracy, what you doing, boo? Delisha. So I have found that I like the Wegmans Romano cheese. Because it reminds me of my Pop. He used to have cheese on the table. And whenever my nana would make spaghetti, we'd get the spoon to put the cheese, sprinkle it over our spaghetti. He'd go, easy, easy, easy. Basically, he did not want the kids using his expensive cheese. This reminds me of that expensive cheese. It's got that nice foot. It's a clean foot taste. It's good. So I'm gonna use this Romano cheese. See? Now I distracted you for a minute by sizzling this all together. So now, I'm gonna add in about another half cup Let's get it going because you want to get it going good again. So we're going to get about to an 8. Another half cup of broth to a third, 3/4 of a cup at the most. I think we're going to do, I think that's good. Taste it because, you know, sometimes that broth is a little bland. You might need to add a little bit more salt. But taste it as you're going along. Every time you add something that doesn't have a lot of salt, taste it and add some salt, honey, please. Please. So I got suckered into this. This is what I was telling y'all about. I got this stuff. It's called Sorrel. It's the same color as my shirt. It's those inner tan drops. So you put it into a drink, and oh, I should be probably scared of that color. But morning and night, you drink it, and then it slowly turns you golden. So I've got a little chart over here I've got to follow. You have to check it off every time you take. You do it 2 times a day. That much in a glass. And on the commercial, this is what makes me mad. In the commercial, she like puts it in her mouth. It's like, it tastes so good. Hell no, it does not taste good. It tastes like the ground. It tastes just like the ground. If you've ever fallen and busted your face and got some dirt in your mouth, that's what it tastes like. So you definitely want to put it into a tall glass of water. You don't taste it if you put it in a big old glass of water, but if you drink it with anything less than that much water, you just might as well go out there and lick some soil, honey, because that's what it tastes like. All right, so we got this going. Woo, it's moving now, y'all. Now we're going to add in these. Yep, need more time. Add in these noodles. And you're going to kind of keep it on high, or medium high, and toss it. Watch what happens. All this sauce you see here, I'm going to zoom in on this. It's fascinating to me. All that sauce you see in there, it's going to start getting absorbed into the noodles. And you know, you keep the extra sauce to the side if you just, you know, you really want some more sauce. But you just kind of keep turning this. Now in the Assassin's Pasta dish, this is done again from scratch with oil and broth. And a lot of red pepper, but you know, I made it better. Because to me, it has the same effect. All right, so you see right now the noodles, they look good, they're pretty. But see, as we cook it over the next 2 or 3 minutes, all that sauce that's down in there is going to start disappearing, and the noodles are going to get a nice deep red. And that's when you're going to add in the parsley and Parmesan cheese, and then that shit is done, y'all. Not Parmesan, I'm sorry, tui. I mean, if all you like Parmesan, that's fine. But to me, if you're going to eat a dish that's this potent in flavor and red peppers and red pepper flakes and bacon, you want it with a nice hearty cheese too, you know. Parmesan is just kind of like a whisper. You want Romano, honey, which you've been dragging it around for 2 or 3 days. And it's real pissed. That's the flavor you want. All right, so we're going to let that soak in. It's almost done. Yeah. That's pasta, not noodles. All right, well, alert the authorities. Pam. Oh, I know. Well, you know, I'm a lot happier in my life and in my career. And, you know, it's fun to go live because there's no stress. I don't, you know, it's like, I know I did a good job at my job today, and I can leave the work there and pick up where I left off. And I'm happy, and I can come home and enjoy my family, and I'm not miserable. So you can see more of me. Pam. Love you, girl. All right, so now, let me show you. Ooh, don't fall. Can you see that? Oh, wait. I'm trying to get to where you can really see it. So you see it's like kind of sizzling down in there. So this is where, it's kind of like when you're making fried rice. and it's starting to like stick a little bit, that's what you want. You want it to kind of stick. It's okay for it to stick a little bit. You want it to kind of almost char it, but don't char it. Unless you like burnt things, you know. Some people do. But I find that once, you know, as I'm doing this, and the noodles are finishing up, and if, you know, if it gets to, in fact, let me taste it, make sure that these noodles are done enough, because they are real firm. They're perfect. I mean, perfect. Now, turn off the heat. Put a final touch on it. This is very important to the flavor of the dish. Your eyes are burning?
Oh, yeah. You heard that?
Yeah. So we're now going to put that parsley in. Ooh. Piece of raw onion right there. Let me get that. Okay. And then we're going to take this stinky Romano cheese. Break up the lumps on top. Look at that. All right, so now we're gonna toss it together because, woo, I'm starting to get it too, ZC. That chili pepper cough.
Yep.
So just spin it all in there. You see that? Yeah, I'm not using the parsley for decoration, honey. This is part of the flavor. You want that little fresh, woo. Just enough green, red pepper flakes. Have me over here. Gargan. I cannot wait to watch RuPaul tonight. It's Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande are the judges. It's gonna be so good. Hey, Cece, we can watch it while we eat. All right. So now we taste it. I'm gonna dish up a little bit and eat it, and then go spend some time with my family. Tell the girls watch this. Yeah, Leilani, they can do this. All the damn food you've made for them through the years, make them make this dish. And you can, all the ingredients, I mean, are very simple. It's not complicated. I know you got some kitchen shears, so I'm just gonna make a little short, just a small little plate. All these plates nice. These are my friend Denise, is our makeup artist at the studio. And it's her wedding china that I bought from her. She was going to do it on buy, sell, trade. I said, hell no. I want it. Put a little cheese on top. Okay. I love a dish. Oh, hell yeah. That was fun videos. I love a dish I can make and eat. You know, it ain't got to sit. So I'm telling you, that took about, what, 15, 20 minutes? And it tastes like one of those dishes you've been like cooking all day long, like you slow cook the sauce. It's so good. I think the secret to that is that it's Rayo's. Oh man, y'all gonna love this one. Okay, hell yeah. Time to eat more. So listen, I love you. Appreciate you watching. And if you really like it and you want somebody you love, I know, ain't it the good best, Tracy? And you want somebody you love to make you a dish, tell them to follow this chaos. Josh and Mama, try it. Trust me. Love y'all. Be nice.